Welcome to Mampara of the Day, and today we are looking wider afield at an international Mampara of the highest standing. And our Mampara of the Day award today goes to Dan Carter, the New Zealand great rugby player. Dan Carter was pinged for corticosteroids following the top 14 rugby clash between Racing 92 and Toulon. And so what happened following Dan Carter getting pinged for corticosteroids? He was exonerated of all wrongdoing. Why? Because he had a doctor's prescription. The previous week he picked up a knee injury, and his doctor wrote him a prescription for corticosteroids, administered the corticosteroids so that he could recover from his knee injury super fast and be out on the field the very next week. And in response to that, Dan Carter has made the statement that he has full confidence that rugby union is an absolutely squeaky clean sport, and that's in the wake of his exoneration of any wrongdoing as far as corticosteroids are concerned. And he went even a step further to state that, and I quote here, he said, "I hold my integrity and the game's integrity at the absolute highest level, and I have full trust that the authorities are making sure that the game is kept clean under the anti-doping regulations. I have full confidence that the game of rugby union is played in a completely clean way." And he's gone further to say that in his entire 34-year career that he has never encountered any doping whatsoever at any level within the sport of rugby. What a load of crap. I know from having dealings in the past with medical doctors at a small village in South Africa, where doctors have come to me and let me know in confidence, without naming names, that parents of schools, parents who have, fathers that have a son at a prominent South African rugby school in a small village, have come to their family doctor and said, "Here is my son. I want you to prescribe my son whatever is needed to ensure that my son gets a Springbok rugby contract." And because it comes in the form of a doctor's prescription within the sport of rugby union, that is completely thumbs up and legal. Now you must remember that when it comes to doctor's prescriptions and therapeutic use, just about every single product on the WADA anti-doping list can be prescribed for a legitimate medical condition. Just about the only thing that in your normal day-to-day operation of your sport that you won't be able to get a therapeutic use for would be something that has no medical license across in any country. And I'm just thinking now of the substance that I learned about just a couple of weeks ago called FG4592. It's a drug that has not been licensed to be used in any country whatsoever across the world, so there's no ways you'll be able to get a doctor's prescription for that because it's simply not available. Then you get something like EPO, for instance. EPO, you won't be able to just get a doctor's prescription for that because EPO is a pharmaceutical used solely within the cancer treatment regime, so no sports person would be able to get a prescription for EPO. But aside from that, any corticosteroid, any anabolic steroid, and most stimulants as well will be able to, any athlete will be able to use those simply by having a doctor's prescription. And we all know that rugby union is a contact sport, which means following any knock or any injury that happens in any match, they'll be able to go to their doctor, get an anabolic agent or a corticosteroid prescribed for them and administered, and it'll be completely legal. That's the way the game works. So for Dan Carter to be able to state that he is full of confidence that the game of rugby union is absolutely clean, that is the biggest load of crap ever. These guys are juiced up to the gills. The only thing is that they won't test positive because all of the pharmaceuticals are being prescribed by a doctor, and that's the way it works. So if you agree with me that Dan Carter Award is a worthy award winner of our Mampara of the Day simply for that ludicrous statement about performance enhancing substances in the game of rugby, give this video a thumbs up. Remember, like, share this video, post any comments, questions or criticisms that you may have in the comment section down below. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button that you can see down there, and last but by no means least, until the two of us meet again, try not to get yourselves lost or killed, and I'll see you tomorrow.
The half-life of EPO is 4 hours. So you can back it out from there and figure out when you're in trouble.
Will he pass every test because he does not take EPO? Yes, he will.